XRP and XLM are about to shock the entire crypto industry. In today's video, I'm going to share with you why both of these coins are going to make new all-time highs this bull run and leave some of the other previous bull runs in the dust. I'm going to also share with you my profit-taking strategies for these coins and my price predictions, so hit that like button and let's jump into it. Alright, in today's video, we're going to cover XRP and XLM. I'm going to show you my profit-taking strategy if I were cashing out this bull run. I know some of you are holding these coins for a long-term investment. That's absolutely fine. This video is going to cover what I would personally do if I was cashing out this bull run with these coins. So let's jump into it here. So currently, the total crypto market cap is over 3.5 trillion. We've smashed through the previous bull run's all-time high for total crypto market cap. Bitcoin currently right around 97,000 as of this recording. If we scroll down here to number 5, you can see XRP's total crypto market cap is now over $100 billion. This is absolutely massive. And then if we scroll down here to number 14, you can see Stellar XRM is at currently 16 billion market cap approximately. So this one has made a big move over the last few weeks as well. So if you look at CoinGecko here with XRP, basically, you know, it's at $1.78 currently, but you can see its price action over the last couple bull runs here. The first bull run here back in 2017, 2018, you know, we did shoot over this $3 mark with XRP, had a huge correction, and then last cycle we only got up to like $1.80, somewhere in that range, somewhere in the $1.80 range, $1.90 range for the last bull run. And then right now we're already pretty much up to the previous bull run's all-time high. You can see his total crypto market cap here is 101 billion, so it is slowly catching up to Solana's market cap again, because Solana passed it earlier this cycle. Now XRP is finally catching back up to Solana's market cap. If we look at XLM's history here, it looks almost identical to XRP with, you know, the bull run in 2017, 2018, and then last cycle as well. This cycle we're not quite up to the last bull run's all-time high here, where it got up to a little over 70 cents last bull run. We look at the weekly chart here for XRP, you can see where we hit this $1.80 mark here, and if we go all the way back to April of 2021, that's the last time we were at this price target. So when it was really pumping back in 2021, we were already up to that price target from 2021 where we maxed out pretty much that last cycle. So I think we're going to smash through this level and potentially break its all-time high of, you know, $3 with XRP this bull run. If we look at XLM's chart here, you can see where we got all the way up to like 64 cents almost here recently. Had a bit of a pullback here to around 42 cents. This might have been a good point to, you know, pick up some if you were looking to add some to your portfolio and you hadn't jumped in yet. So it did have a little bit of like a, you know, 30% correction here from, you know, 63 cents all the way down to like 41 cents here basically. So almost a 30% correction on it there. So it did have a bit of a pullback. XRP really hasn't had that pullback yet, so just be careful jumping into that one for sure. And it doesn't mean we won't get an even further pullback on XLM, but, you know, it might be okay where it's at with how bullish the market has been here. But you can see last time we were in this price level here was May of 2021. So again, it's been like, you know, 3.5 years almost since we've been at these price targets. So it's been a while since we've been in these price ranges. So really starting to take off again. And I would expect us to smash through this 79 cent level really easily this bull run with XLM. So what's going on with these coins here? There's been some big news with the Federal Reserve potentially looking at these for its payment system for the FedNow here. This article by Binance says the role of the Federal Reserve. Adding to the excitement, the Federal Reserve recently announced Stellar XLM as a potential tool for powering the blockchain aspect of their FedNow payment system. This announcement underscores the growing recognition of Stellar's capabilities in facilitating fast, secure, and efficient cross-border payments. Now, if you guys want to see more news about XLM, you know, other than what's in this video, I did a full video on XLM a few days ago, about a week ago. You guys can go back and watch that. There's other news, you know, with Grayscale adding XLM to its portfolio as well. So you guys can go check that news out. I covered a few different things in that video that was more specific to XLM directly. So take a look at this here. The FedNow Services partnership with Metal Blockchain for quick fiat and stablecoin conversion marks a major milestone in the bridging the barrier between conventional banking and decentralized finance. So basically, you know, currently the United States citizens can use, I guess, Venmo and PayPal as other options for FedNow currently, but if they go to blockchain, they're potentially looking at these two. You know, it says here Ripple, a prominent provider of cross-border payments and open source distributed ledger technology for financial transactions, may be included among the fintech companies that the FedNow will utilize. Additionally, Stellar Lumen's XLM, a blockchain-based payment network that offers a quicker and more cost-effective method for executing global payments, might also be among the companies that FedNow will use. Now, there's speculation out there that they may decide to go with XLM for various reasons over XRP, but we'll find out if they end up using either of these, but it is a potential for them to do that. And if that happens during this cycle in 2025, I'm not sure if it'll happen that soon or not, but if it does, it's really going to make one of these absolutely go through the roof, or potentially they may use both of them. They may not just stick with one in case one of the blockchains were to have an issue. Potentially, they may want the other one as a backup system. So, the potential for them to use both of these may be there as well. They could also look at other payment systems potentially as Quant, where Quant could use both of these and other payment systems over their overledger. So that may be another option that they're looking at as well that just hasn't been announced yet. So just wanted to throw that out there as a possibility, because Quant is an overledger that ties all of these blockchain networks together. So that is another possibility. So we're going to take a look at the price chart here for XRP and where it could potentially go. So currently we're almost to this next level here. You can see we did get rejected off this a little bit here, but right now $1.81, $1.82 is kind of the next price target that we need to break through. And then from there, it's going to go up to like $2.05 potential here. This is what the AutoFib extension is currently showing us. And then the price target after $2.05 would be $2.30, and all the way up to $2.45 here would be kind of a high resistance level according to this for XRP. But when things get crazy in the bull run, they can smash through these levels really quickly, as we've seen here recently over the past few weeks with the price action. Take a look at XLM's chart here. Basically, we're going to break through hopefully this 57 price target here, 57 cents for the price target, and then all the way up to the 65-cent range here. It would be the target after that, and then potentially would break up into the 76-cent range here, and all the way up to 95 cents potentially with XLM as the price targets according to this AutoFib extension here. So as far as my price targets for XLM and XRP this bull run, I'll get into that here, but I'm also going to share with you my profit taking strategy for both of these if I were cashing out this bull run, and what I think these coins could get out to, and when I would be pulling profits out. So let's take a look at it here. So with XRP currently, at its current price, we've already hit some of these price targets. We've already hit the first two price targets where I would have started taking some profits out. I would have potentially sold 10% of my XRP, and I'm using 10,000 coins here just as an example. So I would cash out 10% or around 1,000 coins at $1.49. That would give me $1,490 out. The main thing here is to try to get out your initial investment early. That way you're riding on all profit and you don't have risk of losing your initial investment on any of these coins, because you just never know with crypto when things are going to turn south and we start crashing. So that's definitely something you want to be careful of. My next price target, which we've already hit with XRP as well, so I would have sold 20% at $1.79 potentially and got out almost $3,600. So I'd be in total profit currently now, and then everything beyond this point here would be complete profits at this point. So if I followed this strategy, my next target would be $1.95, and I would sell 20% or 2,000 of these initial 10,000 coins. That would get out about $3,900, and then I would sell another 20% around $2.24 before that $2.50 price target here, because that may be a psychological level to bust through. And that'd get out almost $4,500, and then I would sell another 2,000 coins at $2.74 or 20% of those coins, and I would get out about close to $5,500, and I'd leave it in a 10% moon bag in case we go up from there. Now, if we're to break through the previous all-time high, I would wait. Maybe it tops out around $3.40 or $3.90. You just never know, but 10% moon bag would be fine for that, and to hit that price target potentially, and I'd get out another $3,900. So total here would be about $22,830, just as kind of an estimate if I were to follow this to an exact T. Now, nothing ever goes quite as planned, so you got to keep that in mind, and you don't want to wait for, people are like, well, Dean, why would you cash out some coins now when you know it's going to hit, $2 or $3 or $5 or $10, whatever price point people think the coin's going to hit? I'm going to do that because I want to make sure I'm getting profits out and out of the market, because what happens is you get these price targets in your head, like a lot of you are thinking XRP is going to get to $5. Well, maybe it only gets up to, $2.50 or $3.50. You don't know what it's going to do for sure, and it never hits your price target of $5, and you never took out profits. Then you're sitting for years at a potential loss, because it's going to crash down below these levels again in the next bear cycle, and then you're basically sitting there where you could have cashed out and made good profits now, but you decided to be greedy and wait for $5 or $10, and it never hit it, and then you're sitting there like, what the heck, man? And then you're depressed for the next 4 years until we get into another bull run. And don't think that we're not going to crash after this this bull run, because I guarantee you we're likely to hit a big crash after this bull run in 2026 and 2027, just like we always did in the past. Things, pretty much do the same thing in crypto. There are some exceptions, but for the most part, we always have a big crash after the bull run, and you're sitting there holding the bag. So don't be that person holding the bag. Now, like I said, come up with your own price targets for these coins. So if you look at XLM here, I have another 10,000 coins as just an example here. So I would sell 10% at around 64 cents. That would get out $640. We're almost to that target already. So I'd start to take out some of the profits on XLM really soon, because if you bought them last year, around 6 or 7 cents or 9 cents or whatever, you're in some pretty good profits already. So it's okay to take out some profits, even if it's 10 or 20%, and that way you're sitting on your all profit at this point. You're not at risk of losing any funds potentially. So my next price target here would be 79 cents. I would sell 2,000 coins, or 20% of that initial 10,000 coins. Whatever your amount is here, you can put that in and then sell 20% of whatever it is, and then that would get out $1,580, and that'd be pretty much on all profit at this point. And then I would sell another 20% around 95 cents, and that would get out $1,900. Another 20% at $1.45 for $2,900. Another 20% at $1.95 before that $2 mark. There's psychological levels that you got to watch out for, so you want to take out profits before those rounded off dollar amounts, like $1.50, $2, for example, because those are psychological levels and they may not quite hit them. They usually start selling right before that. So I'd start selling right before those price targets and get the money out. And that would give me close to $4,000 profit right there. And then I would keep in a little moon bag like I usually do for 10% in case it goes above that $2 mark and up to $2.45. Now, I think XLM could potentially get up to there, but you just want to be careful of that. So basically, that would be almost $2,500 here, with a total of $13,370. So, a little over $12,000 in total profit after your initial investments, pulled out of that amount as an example. So just kind of my price targets for both of these and what I would do personally. Make sure you guys are coming up with realistic price targets and don't wait for, like a $5 XRP or a $3 or $5 XLM, because it may not hit that this bull run. So just be careful of that. None of this is financial advice, guys. I'm just sharing with you my personal thoughts and what I would personally do myself, just to get you thinking about, what you might want to do for this bull run in this cycle here. So potentially some of you are holding these coins for long term. That's fine. If you want to hold on to them, until 2029, 2030, whatever you want to do, that's completely up to you. This is just what I would potentially do myself. So make sure you guys hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video.